the second location. We strapped everything up there, and then this is the leftover, and all we gotta pick up is the transmission, and we're gonna put it in the trunk with the dogs. So that's the last part. Hi, Robert. So he has another car. He has an EP3, but this one is right-handed. This is also gonna be a project. So the only problem with this is you gotta change some of the parts. You know, purchased it for a good price too. It was crashed?
Yeah, crashed.
So he's renting this garage to store these cars. Robbie's into Honda games, so he actually has a lot of cars.
There's nothing grinded in there. It's the input shaft bearing. I'm 100% sure.
Let me take this one too or no?
So that don't weigh anything, right?
Where'd you get these from anyway? Where are these for?
I bought them online. I needed grounds for my EK.
Did you actually need them?
Yeah, I did. It came with a whole bunch. I already used some of them.
Is that yours too?
That used to be mine. I sold it.
Oh, okay.
I sold it to him for $6,500. No, nigga, you always want to take something, buy something.
Oh shit!
Did you warn him?
I did.
You gotta keep Nina back there with the trainer?
You put the cardboard.
Oh shit, we gotta find cardboard.
I mean, it's okay. It's not really.
It's not dirty. There's no oil in
I
it.
mean, because it's plastic covering in the back there. It's the same.
Alright, Robbie, where you at? Move, Nina.
Robert, that lawnmower is not supposed to
Cardboard.
be what?
Right.
Bryce? It just said Bryce?
Cardboard.
I don't know if I have.
I thought we brought it. Didn't we bring it?
Oh, you guys put it in a trash bag. That's it.
Oh, the one that you took.
Oh, yeah. Can you hold this right here? Put your hand here.
No need, the one that you give to him.
Give me the cloth.
The red one.
You got something better?
That is slippery, Rob.
Oh,
Oh,
rug.
yes.
Okay.
That's much better. It's not.
Is that rubber or rug?
It's my OEM CRV mats. I'm using it to train.
Stand. Just like that.
No, this way, because...
Oh, somebody's burning firewood. It smells so good.
Why? It's just gonna flap back down.
No, I'm put weight on it.
Robert.
Here. Which way?
This moment.
So it's done. It's all strapped. The transmission is already back there with the dog. From here, we're gonna start driving back to Georgia already. We're gonna take the 14-hour drive. I would say 14-hour or longer because we have kids in the car, and we should be back in Georgia by Christmas time. We'll be back just right in time for gift opening. So yeah, that's pretty much it. After this, once we get back, we're gonna check the engine bay and see what we can do first before we start putting the engine, and then we're gonna start from there. The main thing is the rusting of the car, and then the next one is like changing the engine bay, swapping the engine. For now, that's it. We're gonna head back to Georgia now and then do what we can do with the car. It's been a week since we got back to Georgia together, and we kind of like undid everything with the tray, the cargo tray and everything. We don't really have space at home, so this is where we put this because we don't have a garage. To save it from getting wet, everything, the weather and all, I think this is the safest place to put it. They're all right here right now. Since we're not gonna put it right away in the car, we thought that maybe we're gonna be undoing ourselves if we put it now. So this is the engine. The engine is pretty fine. It's almost like a gift because this usually goes for around
It was just an
5,000.
agreement
I don't know.
I gave him 15 for everything.
So yeah, so 15. It was a trade-off because we're buying him something that he couldn't buy. So we're kind of like doing
And he didn't really need this at the moment.
he already have an engine
He has a
in
turbo
replacement.
version.
Yeah, he has a turbo one, so he's giving this up.
I mean, I bought them. It cost 15 plus, but it's not a lot. It's like 15, like quarter.
The only issue right now is the transmission.
Yeah, like I changed the main bearing shaft.
So the only issue is on the part of the transmission.
Took it out already, but it's this main bearing shaft. You can see it broke. I might replace all the bearings, even the one out the LSD. I mean, it's still fine, but I gotta clean all this up. The gears are fine. He pulled it before any damage happened. I mean, any catastrophic damage.
There's also something right here that he thought it was broken.
So what happened was that somebody installed the oil line for the VTEC. So this piece goes inside. So the factory little dowel thing, basically, I don't know, it's really a dowel. It's like, it's basically one of these that's deep. What happened was that it wasn't long enough to reach the bottom, so the threads only went up to here. So somebody over tightened it, and this broke off and took the piece of metal with it. So what I did was I just removed it, and I reinstalled the piece deeper, but the threads still kind of stick out enough to reach this. So I torqued it down to the right amount, because whoever helped them fucked it up. So I did the right torque, I checked it, I made sure everything was tight, tightened the line, everything's back to normal. Okay, so this is a V16 head. It's poured and polished all the way. So this thing is like, and a skunk 2 manifold, also poured and polished. And has everything redone, like it has like Type R cams, everything done to it. Valve spring containers, even the guides. It's using a high compression B20 with an Integra Type R trans LSD. I think it's the 440, so it's a 97 spec. This is savage. This is probably a lot. This is like 200 something horsepower right here. I also have the tune chip, so I already have it. It's already dyno tuned. There's a slight chance I might retune it. There's a slight chance I can get everything to plug and play, depending on how it turns on and how it runs.
So right now, I think what we're trying to do is to put the engine on the hoist.
I couldn't because I still have the clutch on there, so I had the engine stand over there. I couldn't get it on there.
Yeah.
So instead, I strapped it to the pallet so it doesn't move, so it's just frozen there.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna order the knickknacks needed. I'm gonna order. It doesn't have the transmission bolts to go to the engine, so it's like 5 bolts I have to order. Then I have to order the bearings. Yeah, I got it. It's not really for this. It's more to put this in. I need to get the T bracket in the rear. I have to get B series axles.
Bottom line is whatever we need, we might go back to the junkyard to see if we get lucky finding those stuff that, you know, to complete the process later on. Whatever we can't find, because we don't really have good junkyards around.
Yeah, I want to keep the AC and the power steering, so I need the AC bracket. I don't have it for here.
Yeah.
So I need the AC bracket.
Whatever.
Everything else from the car I should be able to reuse.
Yeah.
To an extent. So.
But whatever we can't find, then we're just gonna have to like buy it. Especially like if, you know, getting a secondhand is too risky. Or getting it from the junkyard is too risky, then maybe those sensitive parts that we need, we might have to buy them. Those are a little bit of sacrifices.
I'm really just trying to focus on the. I mean, I could just buy it off somebody on Facebook, but I wanna go out and see if I can find it for myself. So I'm gonna see if I can find the compressor bracket for the AC, and then the T bracket off an Integra. So I gotta see if there's an Integra over there.
We're just gonna leave it here until it's ready to go inside the car, and we're just gonna cover like parts of the video going to the junkyard trying to find the part. I think that would be it. The next part is dealing with the rust of the car.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario for space wise, I might just put this in the car. So I might bring the car here and just swap it over and just sell the single cam so I don't have to deal with it. So this way I can at least have the bay cleaned up and ready to go. And then I can start buying other things. But at least I won't have this outside the car. It'll be in the car.
Yeah.
Because this is already done. This is not really like, this is not a big thing. The engine's already done. The block is fine. The head is fine. The transmission just needs bearings, and other than that, that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. And then we're just gonna continue and move on to what's needed to be done with the car.
Mm-hmm.